Somalia has vowed to increase aerial attacks on terror groups operating in the Horn of African nation. In recent weeks, the US has ramped up its airstrikes against al-Shabaab in the south and pro-ISIL militants in the relatively stable northern region.
We will use all necessary resources unavailable, including foreign military support, as well as our international partners when it comes to airstrikes, because we do not have the capability.
Earlier this week, the government announced it had killed 81 militants in Jilib, just south of Mogadishu, while the US Africa Command claimed a dozen or so fighters were killed in the rural area of Basra.
We have a good relationship with our international partners like the United States of America, and every time that they do such strikes, we are informed well ahead and we know all the plans.
However, there have been concerns about civilians being caught up in such attacks. In August, Somali and US troops allegedly killed at least 10 Somali civilians in a raid that sparked a national debate.
When it comes to each airstrike, our leaders are very adamant that each airstrike should be based on a merit where we have to have credible evidence that it will strike to terrorist groups. Also, part of that process is not to harm any civilians, so we avoid any sort of casualties of civilians.
Neither AMISOM nor Mogadishu has aerial attack capabilities and so heavily rely on the US. Authorities here say that the latest strikes are a signal to the militant groups that their time is up. Meanwhile, heavy contingents of soldiers have been deployed to several hotspots in the country as part of a massive military offensive that the president is confident will eradicate the group once and for all. Abdulaziz Billow, CGTN, Mogadishu, Somalia.